A long day's discussion about SESAR's Youth Space program and its associated activities. We've heard details of the nitty-gritty being researched through our exploratory research program. We've then seen details of a number of demonstration projects that have been conducted through the program. We've then heard of the importance of a solid and mature concept of operations that benefits from the results of that research and demonstration, and shows the extreme importance of all stakeholders working together. And we've also heard about how this entirely new aviation domain might interface with existing air traffic management and manned aviation, civil and military. And we had a sneak preview of the first Youth Space program to be undertaken within SESAR 3, which now focuses on supporting early deployment, a sea change in what we're doing within the SESAR program. And we moved on to the practicalities of implementation with the views of standards and regulations, which we've heard are key to enabling the development of the youth space environment. And then we finished with a look ahead. And then we had some actual experience of deploying in 4 European countries. Some similarities, some differences, but all against the European youth space model. And then we finished with a look ahead from European institutional leaders against the background of the new European Drone Strategy 2, closing the loop where we started yesterday morning. Our event was then closed by some powerful words of support from Member of European Parliament, Jan-Christoph Oetjen, demonstrating that youth space is here to stay in Europe and set for a long and successful future. It now gives me enormous pleasure just to close off with a few final tasks. Firstly, to thank Mr. Oetjen for taking the trouble to come and see us and to speak to us so eruditely today. Secondly, to thank all of you for honouring us with your presence, and it's for you, the audience, that we hold such events. I really hope that you have found it interesting and valuable. We would welcome your feedback. You will find in your email boxes, yes, another email, you'll find in your email boxes a feedback form. Please do use it. It's the only way we can improve such events if we hear from you. Thirdly, I'd like to thank the exhibitors who have taken the trouble to bring their displays and add those details that we simply can't cover in presentations. It's actually very gratifying to see so many such high-powered exhibitors, and I'm very, very grateful to you all for taking the trouble. I'd like to add my thanks to those of Andreas earlier, to Christine, Trina, and the SESAR communications team, our contractors, TMAB, and the team at Event Lounge, without whose unstinting and cheerful support, such an event simply can't happen. And then, once I'm finally dragged off stage, on behalf of the SESAR 3 joint undertaking, I'm delighted to invite you all to join us for a drink and an opportunity to discuss today's highlights. And a word on that one, the drink will only take place in the foyer, not in here, because I need to start clearing up the exhibits. But first, as I mentioned at the beginning, and don't forget, I'd like you all to join me here for a family photograph. Now, I'm not quite sure yet how we're going to do this. Christine, are you there? Oh, you're there, Trina. And you want us on stage? Okay, please, everyone, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a great pleasure, and I'll close the event now. Thank you.